Oh my god. My fucking thing glitched again, but hi, hey, hello. How's it going? What's up, fellas? Let me get my chat doc up. Oh, I have my audio on my phone on. Ew, gross. Shut up. Whew. Well, hello, hello, hello. If I seem out of breath, it's because I am. And that would be because at the exact moment stream was scheduled to start, I just so happened to get my alarm on my phone went off that my load of laundry downstairs was done, so I ran down to get that so I wouldn't forget. Whew. But hello, hi, how's it going? Let me get the music going. Talk to everybody. Boop. And let me know if it's too loud, by the way, because I can absolutely turn it down. What's up? How's everyone's day? Welcome. Let me say hi to everybody individually. Now that I have my air back. We have Trevor, we have Sheep, we have Captain Alex, hello, hello. We have Red Yoshi, Aurelius. Speaking of... Womp. There we go, Nightbot, thank you. All in due time. I just realized how fast Halloween is approaching. I know, right? It's gonna be here soon, and I have gotten 0 aspects of my costume. So one of the things I have to do the rest of this week is I will probably take some time to research what kind of parts and bits I need for mine. Thank you, Tommy. Best mod! Honestly, one of the first things I'm gonna do if I ever unlock memberships, which at this point I'm thinking will never happen, but if we did, the first thing I'm doing for, like, custom emojis is I'm adding, like, a mod love emoji, because god, where would we be without our moderators? Whew. I know who Tommy would go as on Halloween. Oh, and who would that be, Yoshi? Wow, oh, so hopeful. Hey, I'm not I'm being realistic, goddammit. I stream not often enough to earn the 3,000 watch hours. I pretty steadily, for watch hours, hang around 1,200. For context, you need 3,000, so it's not even quite at half. I'll be real, for at least for a while, I'm not that hopeful, and I think that's reasonable of me. How are you? I'm good. I'm swell. It's a happy day. It's dreary outside, truth be told. It's cloudy and miserable and a little bit chilly, but you know what? I will take chilly. It means autumn, and autumn is good. I'm sick of 75-degree weather in what is now October, so. Hello, Larry! Tommy's going Jason Momoa, but the Minecraft, not the Minecraft movie version. It's so fucking cursed. This is not a hot take. This is the most average of takes. That movie's gonna be god-awful. The best thing that's gonna come out of this movie is that one fucking thing, like the one meme that's based off the tweet that said Jack Black's gonna sing in the Minecraft movie, and it's just, I am placing blocks in shit cause I'm in fucking Minecraft. If you haven't seen that meme, god, find it. It's so good. Anyways, how you doing? Doing okay. I'm uncaffeinated right now, so at some point during the stream, I'm literally going to get up and make myself coffee. Because it's in the corner, it's unplugged. I gotta be caffeinated. If I'm not caffeinated, I'm gonna get violent. Not because of a caffeine addiction, though I have a little one, but because, well, it is a caffeine addiction, but mostly because for the average person, it makes them jittery. For me, it makes me calm down because it's a stimulant, and I have ADHD. Imagine the, like, SpongeBob rainbow imagination right here. Jack Black. Absolutely. Michael Myers versus Jason? Oh, I mean, they could. Because what, we have Jason and Freddy Krueger already. Why not? I could see them doing it. Though, honestly, I don't know. What is you guys' favorite, like, what is your favorite mainstream horror, like, chain of movies? Is it Nightmare on Elm Street, Freddy Krueger, Friday the 13th with Jason? Is it Scream with Ghostface? Is it, like, Child's Play and Chucky and all that? Jason, Ghostface, Chucky, Halloween with Mike Myers. What's the favorite? For movies I actually like and appreciate, I'm a sucker for Jason. I really like the story of the original Friday the 13th, and I think everything that came after is really fucking stupid, so it's fun to watch. But for ones that I find the most entertaining, I'm most entertained by Scream, because it's the line between horror and comedy is really, really thin most of the time, and I think Scream knows that and plays with it, and a lot of people find their, like, I guess meta movie making pretentious, but I just find it comical and take it for what it is. Are my messages even showing? I see them. You should see them up here too. But yeah, my coffee pot is currently unplugged because Trevor keeps unplugging it to charge his beanie. Evil man. Kidding. Movie may be awful, but at least we have the memes. Indeed. All the Halloween movies, fair. Home Alone. I think ownership reasons are the problem with that. Home Alone. Screw y'all. Home Alone, Christmas movie. My favorite's Michael Myers, and I like Jason vs. Freddy. Oh my god. So there is there's like 2 movies called Jack Frost, and one of them is this really like heartwarming, sweet Christmas movie, and one of them is a really, really shitty horror movie where a weird chemical spills on a captured serial murderer and he turns into a guy made of snow. I saw ads for it for a really, really long time and never got around to watching it. And the moment I finally stopped and watched that garbage movie, beautiful, blessed even. It's so dumb. If you can go watch the shitty horror Jack Frost movie, or at least, God, watch the trailer. The best part is it's like, oh no, a snowman's running at you, and then like 3 guys with guns just fucking like, yeah, against a snowman? That'll do it. I don't know, I'm trying to get this clip on YouTube. For some reason, YouTube, when I screen record the clip, it starts changing low quality, and even when I increase quality, it still doesn't change. Ah. Beetlejuice Broadway is Halloween, right? Absolutely! Ooh. I'm gonna mute my echo so she doesn't get mad at me if I say the word echo at all, but yeah. Beetlejuice in general. I love the musical for Beetlejuice. I think it's really fun, and I really like all of the songs that Lydia sings because they are perfectly in my vocal register, and I think that's fantastic. Caitlin gonna do Overwatch. Ridley, I need you to look me right in my fucking eyes. It's never happening. I, in my heart, am a cozy casual gamer, okay? Even things that wouldn't seem as cozy casual when you first look at it, if you look at my playstyle, is casual. The way I play DRG, like Deep Rock Galactic, I just fucking meander around. Even though I'm shooting monsters and mining shit, I'm literally just mining and humming to my playlist while I kill giant bugs. I'm not a Call of Duty. I'm not Overwatch. The only sort of shooting gun game I play is the least serious one of all time. It's called BattleBit, and it's like a Battlefield kind of spoofy thing, except you can have lobbies of like 160 something people against each other. That's per team, by the way, I'm pretty sure. They're big games, and you go in and it's just people screaming. It's incredible. Sometimes somebody will be driving down the road and running people over while playing Family Guy clips. It's the best. Nafy joined us for Overwatch yesterday. It's gonna happen to you. Ridley, I'm telling you right now, if you message me and you're like, Caitlin, play Overwatch, I'm blocking you. You're done. Bye. Probably wouldn't block you, but I would ignore you because that's not my type of game. A lot of games KJ plays, she's been trying to get me to do for years, but even she understands, like, there are some limits, and that's one for mine. I don't do the competitive sweat games. I get mad at the toxic people playing, Sea of Thieves. I don't have the mental energy to put forth to get called trash and a shitty girl gamer and get told, get back in the kitchen, and whatever else. On shit like Overwatch. Not for me, buddy. But does Trevor charge? He has a Bluetooth beanie, so like a beanie like the hat, but it has a little thing in it that has I can't remember if it's earbuds. I think it's just like a tiny speakers or something near the ear, so like only you can hear it. And you can play music through it. So it doesn't look like you have earbuds or anything on. Other than the giant obvious, like you can press the buttons on the pad because the Bluetooth pad is right here. Helldivers is a shooter but peak roleplay, and that's why out of all of those, I'm honestly, if I had the computing capability, which, you know, one day maybe I'll get a PC that could, I would really, really love to play Helldivers. I think Helldivers is really fun and it's really silly, and I guess the core part of those serious games that make me want to play them is the ones that are just dumb, where you can just joke around with friends. What about for my birthday? What do you mean? Do Overwatch for your birthday, sheep? Bless you, not gonna happen. But it's very serious. If Battlefield and Robot had a baby, it's 32, 64, 128 people. Hey, you're gonna make him feel bad, Trevor. But Helldivers is really good. I really like, watching my, like, core set of YouTubers play it, which was, you know, a bunch of goobers doing goober shit. But it's really funny. He's like 10,000 years old? That's so mean. I mean, he looks damn good for 10,000, I'll tell you that. Ever played Rounds? No, but it has been on my wish list for a really long time, but it feels like none of my friends want to play it. So it's just kind of living in my wish list. But I would play Rounds. I'd also do modded rounds where it just keeps going, because I think that would be really, really fun. Doesn't look a day past 8,000. Y'all are cruel. It's looking like a Twitch chat in here. Look it up, we do not have those beam charger thingy. It's just a Bluetooth beanie, my friend. Modded Rounds is good. It's very fun. I think Rounds is really cool, and I can't remember the name of the game, but it's like Stick Fight, but with spiders. I always thought that was really funny, and I liked watching people play that. Tommy's first car was the first car. Spider Hack, yes. Oh, fun fact, fuck, I can't remember. It was one of those, like way back in the 1800s. It was a state like Oregon or something, just kind of far off in the middle of nowhere. There were 2 cars in this year in the entire state, only 2, and they managed to get into a car crash with each other. I don't know if that shows something about country driving or the hubris of man. Perhaps both. The Flintstones car. That's his little bare feet just fucking boom. The 1800s. Oh yeah, the good old days. What, is this Tommy getting nostalgic now? It was a misinput. I might have mentioned this before, but I do really like that when I'm looking to the corner toward my chat on my laptop screen, it's in the bottom right, so when I look over it, over here in the actual layout, it does look like I'm looking at the phone for chat. I don't know. Subtle things that are fun. Ridley, you had to make it weird. He was there during Adam and Eve. Spoiler alert, guys. Tommy was the snake. You guys thought it was Lucifer? Wrong. Snake. So what are some updates in everybody's lives? Are there anything you're excited for this spooky season? Adam and Eve? More like Hero Plays and Steve. 1895 in Ohio. God bless. Fucking Ohio, man. Thank you, Trevor, for fact-checking, but you're at work, so stop fact-checking. But I don't know. What's going on with you guys? Give me the lore. Honestly, while you do that, I may or may not make my coffee, or at least start to, and I'll have to run and get the water. I want to do something stupid, but I'm not quite sure what yet. You know what? You want to talk about stupid? Now you guys see me? No, you don't. I'm gone. I've disappeared from the public eye. I'm out of here, man. Oh. Anyway. I'm plugging my coffee pot back in. Bonk. I'm really excited around this Halloween because Trevor and I have decided, taking these off for a second, have decided to watch like a spooky movie every day. So what that means is we're both gonna have to sit through an equal amount of the other person's favorite Halloween movies because we have very, very different music tastes. I'm John Cena. Ba-ba-da-ba. My dog barked downstairs. They didn't like it. They didn't like the joke. Back to the drawing board, fellas. Is it super awesome and professional? I almost fell. Don't worry about it. I almost sat not on my chair. Is it super cool and professional? I'm literally just making coffee in the middle of stream. Absolutely. Would you guys expect anything less of me? The type of guy to be— what do you mean he's the type of guy to be old? What does that mean? What's your favorite horror character? Horror character? Just character alone? Huh. Do I have a favorite horror character? I am not sure. Because if I'm talking about main franchise characters, it's hard because Ghostface is always a different person. But I like the idea of Ghostface, and I like the aesthetic. But like, just in general, keeping in mind, I have seen a lot of horror movies. I'm not a big movie person most of the time, other than my, like, childhood animated classics, so the only other movies I tend to watch is I don't really watch comedies. I'll watch comedy specials, but that's not a movie, that's a special. I don't watch romance because they make me barfy, unless they're animated and magical and fun. And I don't watch dramas, really. The only thing especially not movies. I don't know. sheep. Beetlejuice is a Halloween character. He's not a horror character. Nothing about Beetlejuice is horrifying. Mine is Michael Myers, but we have to pick two. I'll say Jason as well. I fucking love Jason. I really like that Jason has a purpose. Because I think a lot of... Jumbo Josh, you Springtrap jump scare, but I was sitting here because I just took my thing off, so I don't even have my ears in. I have no ears. These, they're prosthetic. You can't see them. They're not real. Just like my legs, they're not real. Yeah. I'm not sure. I mean, if we're talking about horror character, like, we're including games, not movies. Actually, that's harder. Why did I do this to myself? Because there's so many good characters. If you give me a movie, I'll give you my favorite character from that movie, but just favorite horror character is too fucking broad. It's just too broad. Also, what the fuck is up, Josh? How are you doing? It's been a bit. I'm gonna sit back down while I'm doing this part, even though it'll only take me a second. Coffee grounds are good for my soul. Get them next time. Alright, hold on. Let me put this back on. Whoop. Make it easy, movie characters. Indeed. But even so, like, you just have to give me a movie and ask my favorite character, because I don't know if I have... Maybe if I saw them, I'd be like, oh yeah, them. But just, it's the equivalent of asking your girlfriend or wife, like, oh, where do you, or your mom in this case, like, man, what do you want to eat for dinner? Like, I don't fucking know. There's so many options. It's like, well, if we go to like a Chinese or Italian place, which would you not want? And it's like, oh, okay, well, Chinese, and we can go here, but I don't know. Y'all roast me enough. Tommy would never. He's good to me. Unlike... You know what? Never mind. I'm not finishing that sentence. You'll never know what I was gonna say. Not sponsored, but Top of the Morning's fucking delicious. Favorite character from Treasure Planet? Honestly, Jim Hawkins. He's just a good character. He's just a fucked up kid that, you know, had something really shitty happen to him and he acts out because of it. But he's not a bad kid at all. He's honestly really, really sweet. He just has that kind of fuck cops, fuck the law, fuck everything mentality, which I can understand. Treasure Planet. Not a horror movie, by the way. Not even Halloween related, so you're a little off topic here, Tommy, but that's okay, because I love Treasure Planet, and it's worth it. You saw on the grabber, top 3. Fair. Honestly, I'll be real. Those are like... Jigsaw and Pennywise are at my bottom. And not because they're bad by any means. Like, I think they're interesting characters. I just think they don't appeal to me personally. That is absolutely fucking valid that you like them. They're cool. It's like my brother's favorite movie. I see a lot of Pennywise. Tommy is secretly everyone's dad. Except me. I'm Tommy's dad. I think in my top ones. I'm trying to think of like spooky guys. I'm thinking like, who could I get a coffee with? I don't know. Unky Caitlin. Do creepers from Minecraft count as horror characters? If you think about one standing directly in front of you, yes. Think about it. Think about almost the way the art and whatever people make for like Catnap from what, Poppy Playtime, I think? How it's got these like caved in black eyes, except take out the white dot. That's what the creeper is to me. The creeper, it just has this like really caved in eye for me. It's just this black void of like this black cavity, and then it's got its little fucked up mouth, and then it explodes. And I feel like it would have this You know the fake skin tattoo artists or people in hospitals use to practice, like in tattoos or sutures or whatever. That's the kind of texture I imagine for its skin, but green and in different levels. Mortifying, absolutely chilling. Did you ever watch The Black Phone? Yes, Trevor and I watched The Black Phone when it came out. I really, really liked it. Honestly, I thought it was cool. The family tree is weird. You're Tommy's dad. I'm Tommy's son. And according to that one screenshot, Caitlin knows my mom. What is this family tree? Don't worry about it. The moment you start looking into the YouTube family tree, you will find things you do not want to question. You do not want to deal with it, I promise you. Never gonna see creepers the same. You're welcome for that, like, photorealistic, horrifying mental image. You are welcome. Hear me out. Oh, God. Rose the Hat. I am Confucian. I'm gonna set my coffee grounds over here real quick, and I'm gonna have to get water. And then when it's done, I'm gonna have to get creamer. What's that? Baby? Aww. I'm not gonna pick him up because he's sleepy. My brother's cat is currently very delicately on top of the cat, nuzzling for pets. Whoop. I think you mean Cat in the Hat. Cat in the Hat is absolutely a horror character. 100%. He's like an eldritch monster. Apparently a character from Dr. Sleep by Stephen King. I don't know it. I think they made a movie? Probably. I haven't seen it, though. I don't want to go BRB, because it'll really take me just a second, but I will have to run downstairs to grab milk and creamer, because I do not drink black coffee. I'm better than my mom. Obi-Wan Kenobi. So I don't like Star Wars at all, but I see a lot of people who post about Star Wars, and the whole thing with Darth Vader, fucking Anakin, all the shit that went from him being a loyal follower of the Jedi Order and having like a secret hot wife, to, you know, having missing limbs and being in a big old fucking suit and trying to destroy everything and the dark side and whatever, happened within like 48 hours. It took... Also, it was explained that like during this 48 hours, all this has happened, he hadn't slept for like 3 days, and he hadn't eaten since before that 3 days. Like, at some point, you gotta feel bad for the guy, because once you're 3 days without sleep, like, some of the crazy kicks in. Also, what the fuck is up, Al? How you doing? If you haven't already, go subscribe to Al. He fucking rules. But yeah, like, the no sleep crazy kicks in. He's hangry. And just everything that turned Anakin into a monster. And again, if I'm getting like names and things wrong, I don't follow this. A lot of this is peripheral. Happened in like 2 days. This poor fucking guy. What the fuck? He was just Eepy. Your Honor, I was just Eepy. I can't be held accountable, for I was just an Eepy boy. All those people I killed, all the destruction I caused, just Eepy. Just Eepy. You know what I'd also do all he did if I went a day without food, let alone over 3. Let's hope you never get stranded out in the wild, or on an island or something. You would you go nuts. I really need to make an Al2 command, because I think I have a Prokopek and a Prokopek 2 command, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, he was raised to suppress emotions, no? Probably? Again, I don't know that much about Star Wars, but I pick up a bunch of weird stuff from people who talk about it, like that one stormtrooper who was in a gay relationship with one of the higher ups. I can't remember his name, but this like old fucking gray hair ass man. It's canonical gay relationship between one of the lower stormtroopers. Also, I think evidence showed that the little gay stormtrooper is the one that Luke had stolen the armor from when they had to make an escape at some point. Hero likes to call it Star Whores. I mean, kinda. Don't feed Trevor for 2 days and release him to society. Good luck. He'd probably release himself in a violent rage. He'd start eating the walls. He doesn't do no food. It doesn't end well, believe me. Half the time when we get into petty dumbass fights, I look at him and I go, have you eaten? Which is real. Also do that to me, except it's not have you eaten, it's have you had coffee? Have you slept in any meaningful amount of time? And are you overstimulated? Because those are the 3 reasons I go berserk. Also, is my room messy, but that's usually a thing of like, it's late and I'm overstimulated. Zoning back in and hearing the gay little stormtrooper. He is. He's a gay little boy. Not a little boy, but like a little man. Sounds like you got nuts more often. Yes. Al. This is the second time I'm doing this during stream. Did it to Ridley the first time, but Al, look at me. Look me in the eyes. I have attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. I have generalized anxiety, with some especially bad social anxiety. When I tell you, I'm a little fucking crazy. I'm a little neurotic. I'm a little nuts. No excuse. What? No excuse for my mental disorder, sir? I try very hard not to go apeshit, but sometimes if I'm overstimulated, I'm gonna go apeshit. Which is why when I do horror games like Fears to Fathom, which I really want to do the new one soon, I get frustrated when you guys use too many of the redeems, or if you guys just use too many of the redeems in the row, because Al, love you. You like to use all of them at once. You'll go down the list of available redeems and just use all of them because you have so many saved up petals that you can buy whatever you want. And you are the sole reason that I have considered upping the global cooldown on each of those by a lot. Because it gets very overstimulating when it's just sound effect, sound effect, sound effect, sound effect, sound effect. Just don't overstimulate. Yeah, you guys are right. Let me just put myself in a sensory deprivation chamber. I want to try one of those. I really bad to the bone. Why are you in the corner? I forgot I moved it to the corner. This was too big. I forgot you're over there. But now I'm thinking about it. I want to be in a sensory deprivation tank so bad. I just want to lay there and stare at the ceiling and let my brain wander, and I'd probably fall asleep in there, but it would be worth it. Emotional damage. Oh my god. Why didn't I think of that? Light goal reached? Let's fucking go. Alright, new light goal. Tennis, you told me. You get the first chance for the light goal because you got a typo last time. Music time. Alright. Do you have anything in mind, or am I just singing whatever the fuck I want? Give me some direction. 15. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Yay! Place pin message. Can you sing now? Perfect timing. Indeed, what am I singing? Al, you gotta tell me. You gotta tell me if you want something specific or if it's anything. Also, fuck all of you. I'm like, man, I get overstimulated when I'm playing a game and you guys just go through all of the redeems. 8 redeems later. Jackasses. Anything? Okay. Al, I'm gonna fucking kill you. I'm gonna wait till you guys get these out of your fucking system. Called building your top. Are you exposure therapying me? It's very different to when they're just happening and it's silence and lo-fi and my own thoughts versus when I'm in a horror game. Okay, it gets stressful, man. Okay, I know what song I'm gonna do. Fuck you. Absolutely. We're wasting our points now, so we have none when you're gaming. You're so right. Except Al will, because Al, I believe it's exclamation point points. Check how many you have right now. Just let me know. Hi Al, I just noticed you was in the chat. Alright, taking these off so I can hear myself think. So if you guys use any redeems, I won't be able to hear them. 420. Nice! Good morning, Edward! Welcome in. Morning for you. Interesting. It's 4:40 p.m. here. Somebody, for context, somebody just redeemed for me to sing, so I'm gonna do that. Don't get weirded out by it. This is the thing. Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your soul, seal your doom tonight. Spooky, scary skeletons speak with such a screech. You'll shake and shudder in surprise when you hear these zombies shriek. We're so sorry, skeletons, you're so misunderstood. You only wanna socialize, but I don't think we should. 'Cause spooky, scary skeletons shout startling, shrilly screams. They'll sneak from their sarcophagus and just won't leave you be. Spirits supernatural are shy, what's all the fuss? But bags of bones seem so unsafe, it's semi-serious. 'Cause spooky, scary skeletons are silly all the same. They'll smile and scrabble slowly by and drive you so insane. Sticks and stones will break your bones, they seldom let you snooze. 'Cause spooky, scary skeletons will wake you with a boom! There you go. There's your music time. It's been redeemed. I'm not gonna lie, if you guys redeem music time, I'm probably gonna go on a streak of Halloween themed ones. I have a list in my head already. We need Al to sing. Yes! I like listening to Al sing, it's nice. Miss Ridley, not everything is about you. Damn, crazy. You're right though. You guys want to hear about the cutest fucking thing? I got 2 messages earlier and I didn't see either of them because I didn't get notified for one. And the other one was on Snapchat and I just wasn't paying attention to my Snapchat. But earlier, I had 2 separate people be like, hey, Aurelius is summoning you to his stream. And it was done by the time I saw the messages, unfortunately, but I went to go check it out. And the flower that he had gotten from the exclamation point flower command, which I'm very proud of, he had put it on his layout. And I think that's fucking wonderful. It was the common name is the Indian blanket, I believe. It's a very, very pretty flower. He put it on his fucking layout for the stream, and I think that's wonderful. More flowers in the world, guys. I have some good ones in there, and I still want to add more when I have the time. Speaking of adding more, before you say anything, Al, no. Feeling glass fixed, or was it forgotten? Like, no, I would. First of all, it's forget me not. But it's still in the corner. The problem is I want to fix it, but fixing it, my mom fucked it up so bad. I physically can't fix it properly because I think there's straight up chips missing, and a lot of glues won't work on that sort of crystal material. And I can't really do much unless I like fully wrapped it in wire, and I'd need a lot of thin, relatively solid wire to do that, because hold on, I'll grab it so you guys can see what I'm talking about, because this is the only fully intact flower that was left after my mother had knocked it down and broken it. It's a little, I have a bunch of pieces on my desk in places, so it was it's like a little vase flower pot thing, and there were 3 little forget-me-not flowers in it. My mother fucking broke it and then didn't fix it, and she tried to throw it away without telling me, thinking I wouldn't notice, but I found it. Battery saver's on. Oh my god, I heard that noise and I thought I accidentally disconnected stream. I freaked out. But I have the base sitting on my desk as a, in the place that the sun usually hits it, as a sun catcher. And I have this in the window doing the same thing, where I can see it, because it's the only intact flower. But, oh, go on, go. The rest of the pieces I wanted to make into a sun catcher itself, like a hanging one, but the problem is the type of material it is, I can't exactly bore a hole in it without shattering each piece. So I'd need a shit ton of wire to do that. And I don't have that wire, and that would take a while, so I haven't done it yet. I think Mommy Kaylin would kill me and dispose of me. Apparently she would. Apparently, Mama Bouquet wants to dispose of you personally. It's tragic, though. Can I use the exclamation point flower right now, or it wouldn't work? You can use it, yeah. A golden star. Interesting. That's a good one. It's easy, get some glue. Not all glue works on this kind of thing, and I already, like... It's not that easy, man. It's not that easy. Ooh, sheep, you got one of my favorites. You got lavender. I have a lot of lavender in my room right now. It's one of my favorite flowers and smells. Oh, we know what you should. Glue will work, I believe in it. See, the first time it had broken, when my cat broke it, that I'd fixed with glue, but that's because all the pieces were still there, and there weren't any chips or anything, so I could just glue it back, hold it, and pray, and then not touch it. But when my mother properly broke it, there are, like, scraps and bits and chips that I think came off, so it won't glue back right. And I'd either have to break it very carefully to amend that, or fucking pile on the glue, which would make it brittle and it wouldn't work. I know, it's messy. For Christmas we need to have Al sing Frosty the Snowman. I'd be down for that. I think that's awesome. Yeah, Al, it's missing chips, and those chips actually got thrown away, so in a place I could not get them. I think I actually found one the other day while I was cleaning under my desk. I think I found one. It was just very, very, very tiny, like a almost a splinter. So again, I wouldn't be connected to anything, but tragic, truly. Ooh, a bee orchid! Hold on, I have to look that one up, but I remember that one being really cute. Music time. All right. Do you have anything in particular for music time, or do I get to pick another one? Also, the bee orchid is an orchid that looks like a bee. It's really cute. Yeah. All right. Kaylin goes on America's Got Talent. Every single time you guys suggest that to me, I die a little. I appreciate the support. I'm glad you think my voice is that good. They would slaughter me. They would slaughter me alive if I even dared consider go up there and sing. Hellfire and Nevermore. Ooh. Is there video of this? Is there video of this, perhaps? No, he'd press a secret button no one's ever seen before called Disposal. You press it, a trapdoor opens, and I straight down, and it's like a slip and slide outside into the trash. Ridley knows where, though? Ridley? Die a little every time. If we keep asking, do you die? No, because I only die, we'll say, like, 3%. So it would be 3%, and eventually I would just get to, like, microscopic levels of living, but it fits still 3% of my remaining amount. It's not continuous 3%, so it doesn't change to 6%. It's 3% of my current soul. So it's just... But it can never actually truly be 0. A parody of Stacy's mom that Eclipse shared to the person of said parody. Ooh. Ooh. Bang by AJR. That's the one you want? Okay. I could do that. I don't know how well it'll be because I'm not gonna have the music behind it. And I really hope AJR doesn't claim my fucking stream and it gets taken down forever. I actually responded, which was the bigger surprise. Oh boy. Our lyrics. Before we do that though, I am just super quickly gonna hit Candle Larkspur. Nice. I'm gonna really quickly hit the BRB screen, and you guys keep an eye out for if the BRB hits the corner. If it does hit the corner, and I'll probably have my phone with me so I can check with that. If it does hit the corner, I'll give everybody in chat right now plus 200 stream points. Flowered. But I'm gonna go get the water for my coffee, get that started, and grab milk and creamer. So I will be right back. Once again, the stinger glitches, but it's okay. I'm back, and I'm gonna review the clip I got, but I am pretty solid that it hit the corner perfectly. So, if you guys couldn't tell, the actual box for the item is a little bigger than the text itself. So whether it hits the corner perfectly isn't a matter of whether the text hits the corner, it's whether it bounces with no back and forth. That's what I consider. So if it goes straight back down, that is a good corner hit. Which I believe I caught. I will look at my clips really quickly. And if it's right, I will share it in the Discord and hashtag links. Hold on, we're big. It's very close. Hold on, can I put it in like partial speed? Playback speed. We're gonna do 0.25 for this hit. Yes, I will say, by the absolute most specific technicality, in the last millisecond it hit the corner out, but at normal speed it appeared to not move at all. So I'm gonna give you guys half. Everybody gets 100 points. But I will, real quick, I will share the clip in the Discord nonetheless, so you guys can see what I mean, because it's really, really, really hard to see, at least for me. Links, paste. I could have also put it in clips, but this is more of a one-time thing and not a like funny haha clip. Half of 200 is 400, trust. Nah, 200 divided by 1/2 is 400. If it hit the corner, can you put the fire is gone? Why would I do that? It was a clip. I did copy it as a clip, but did it not work? Hold on. It is. There is a clip. The clip exists, but it might be because I'm still live. Hold on. Share clip. Copy. Alright, I'm gonna put the clip back in. It should label it as a clip, so yep. There you go. There's the clip. Sorry, the link pasted weird. But if you look, it does hit so remarkably close. Everybody's getting 100 anyway, because I give you guys hope. Hopping into Streamlabs. Why am I logged out, you freaking fricker? Log me back in, you swine. Oh, I gotta disable one of my... I have a add-on called Clear URLs that is fantastic and makes it so URLs aren't funky and extra and laced with trackers, but the unfortunate part of Clear URLs is it messes with your login screen if you're signing into something with Google, so I have to disable it every single time. Loyalty. $100 points to everyone. There you go. It should kick in within a little bit. Oh, that's wonderful, Edward. Don't forget my bang. Will do. Or, will do. Won't do. I will not forget it. I'm gonna have to plug my freaking phone in a second. Alright. Again, I make no promises about this song because I don't have the correct music in the back, and it's a very fun song, but it's a little odd, so I apologize in advance. Oh, sorry, I had people talking outside. I get up, I get down, and I'm jumping around in the rumpus and ruckus are comfortable now. Been a hell of a ride, but I'm thinking it's time to grow. Bang, bang, bang. So I got an apartment across from the park. Quinoa in my fridge, still I'm not feeling grown. Been a hell of a ride, but I'm thinking it's time to go. Bang, 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 here we go. So put your best face on, everybody pretend you know this song, everybody come hang. Let's go out with a bang, 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 bang. I'm way too young to lie here forever, I'm way too old to try, so whatever, come hang. Let's go out with a bang, 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 bang. Feel like I'm gonna puke, cause my taxes are due. Do my password begin with a 1 or a 2? Been a hell of a ride, but I'm thinking it's time to grow. Bang, 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 metronome. Man, I'm up to something. Oodie-la-dee-do, thank you all for coming. I hope you like the show, cause it's on a budget. So oodie-la-dee-do, yeah, come on, here we go, yeah, come on, here we go. So put your best face on, everybody pretend you know this song, everybody come hang. Let's go out with a bang. I'm way too young to lie here forever, I'm way too old to try, so whatever, come hang. Let's go out with a bang. Bang, 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 bang. Bang, 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 bang. Been a hell of a ride, but I'm thinking it's time to go. So put your best face on, everybody pretend you know this song, everybody come hang. Let's go out with a bang. I'm way too old to lie here, way too young to lie here forever, I'm way too old to try, so whatever, come hang. Let's go out with a bang. That's it. I told you it wouldn't be great, but there you go. You got it. The song's done. My obligation to y'all for music time is done. Also, what the fuck? Is that the Bongo Mong in my chat? If you guys don't know, Bongo Mong has a channel. His name is Ben. He's fucking rad. He's a cool ass guy, and he does some cool ass shit. One of them. Go subscribe. I mean it. He's a riot. I need to add a frog emoji.
Did I jump scare you?
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, I bet I did.
Mm-mm.
You coward.
You didn't do it this time, Charlie. Fuck you.
Your weakness is pathetic.
You spent so much money today. On what? Why are you guys narrating everything? Why did the why did the BRB segment lead to narration? Halloween costume. Ah, what were you being for Halloween? Were you doing the frog thing? Were you able to do that? What's going on for Halloween for you, man? I have to plug my phone in because this hoe bad to die. Some coffee seems to be done though. Yes. What do I do? Where the fuck my charger at? Why is it so lost under my desk? Bonk. There we go. I bet it can stretch all the way to my phone holder. Sick. There we go. She is reading chat. She's happy her coffee is almost done. What the fuck is this? This is my nightmare. Don't tell me what I'm doing. Don't perceive me. She is looking for her charger. Yeah. I cannot possibly live, laugh, love in these conditions. Oh, I never finished what I was saying earlier. I was gonna say to Al, I don't, for the rest of you, this will probably be news. But Al has a redeem he has a couple redeems, I think, in his chat for, like, exercises, like, squats or push-ups, I think he has. I also plan on adding, I think, squats and sit-ups. Which is extra funny, because if I do it right here... Oh! I unplugged my headphones from my headphones. If I do it right here, you guys just do get to see my shoulders. But, I think it's a fun way to get up and make sure you're not just sitting around doing fuck all, and ruining your back when I'm streaming. Plus, it's an excuse to exercise more, and I think it's funny. Sheep, I swear to God. But I wanna add, yeah, squats and sit-ups, but I want to use a very specific sound effect, which is why I haven't added it yet, because I had to get the clip and I'm gonna have to edit it down into like an audio for it, but I want to do Ethan from a channel that shall not be named going, Oasis! Oasis! And if you know, you know, and if you don't know, I'm sorry, you can't find the context. It's gone now. She's advertising Al. Thinking about pineapple smoothie. Smoothie. Janice. Frog costume is for stream. I'm gonna be Big Boss from Metal Gear. Sick! Oh, huge. Ask where those are. Yeah, I knew you would, which is why I'm explaining. But I need a little extra time to get the sound effect I want. And I'm probably gonna use I might use different sections of the same clip for each thing. This is the story of a woman named Caitlin. Caitlin was a streamer and lived most of her career happily. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something she would never quite forget. Sorry, smething she would never quite forget. Got my Bluetooth ones. Fair. Bluetooth things in my house tend to mess up a little bit, so I try not to rely solely on Bluetooth, because these headphones I've had for since like at least like freshman year of high school, and I've graduated college, so they're fucking old, and they still work great, and I think they sound great. And I really, really like that they have this, because this means if something happens to the cord itself, I can replace it, and I don't have to replace the headphones. And you can tell, because, God, you can tell that I refuse to replace these headphones, because these had brown leather on them once. And they got so old it all shredded off. The leather on the ear part has actually shredded off before, and these are a new replacement set that is shredding again. Someone will have to steal these from me before I get rid of them. I love them. This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee 427. I love the Stanley Parable. I need to play it on stream at some point. I really, really, really do. I love it. Thank you, narrator sheep. Womp. Coffee time for me. actually stirred it with a spoon this time instead of a straw. Yeah, I'm always thinking about new redeems to add because I really like the loyalty store and I like the function of redeems and the point system, and I think it's a really cool way to just see, you know, who's around, who's hanging out. And I like it at other people's too, like our now dearly departed Dragon Dance 05. He's not dead, his channel just got shut down and he went through a name change. But on the Dragon Dance channel, while he was still streaming, I saved the screenshots because it's important to me. I amassed a whopping, all in all, total, 336,863 channel points, and I never spent a single one. So, by technicality, I actually have 344,520 because that's combining the channel points between my casual account, which has the most points, and my LFB account. I can't combine the total hours between the two accounts, so I can't combine the LFB and the casual account hours. But on just my casual account, on just my Caitlyn account, I spent 556 hours. 556.2 hours in Dragon Dance's streams, which is the equivalent of 23 days. 23 days. I don't remember where I was in total, like, hours watched in the rungs, but in the Cloudbot, like, in the loyalty points, my casual account, if both of them were combined, I would have surpassed Al. Or I would have surpassed Petrash, but I would not have surpassed Al, because Al is like a solid 200,000 points ahead of me. That might be due to gambling in the chat, though, I don't remember. But yeah, 23 days. Insane amounts of time. I've needed to redo my redeems for a while, but I keep being lazy. It's hard to remember to do them, I'll be honest. Do I have roulette enabled? I don't know what commands I have enabled, Sheep, I will be honest. I usually have them all logged, but I know we have the I think I have gamble enabled. I know I have everybody going on a like channel raid thing enabled. Welcome in Domino. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Gamble all in. Hold on. I can really quick check for you because I think the way I have that set up is actually through stream elements. Chatbot, chat commands. I just think it should be under modules. Nope. Chat commands. Timer. Under module. Do I have it through? Ooh, do I have it through Streamlabs? Hold on. Might be a module in Streamlabs. Yeah, I have it's the heist minigame. It's because I do have gamble enabled. It's exclamation point gamble, and it's the amount of points you want to put in. And I have duel, so you can duel each other for points. It's exclamation point duel the person's username and for how many points. And you can use, yeah, heist, gamble, and duel. And you can do heist for however many points, and then all of you guys have to work together and go on an adventure to earn extra loyalty points. Yeah, you can't do Streamlabs unless it agrees to the duel. 195 flowers. You gambled. Wait, you gambled 500, but only. Oh, that sucks. You cannot accept 4 Streamlabs, unfortunately, though that would be comical if you could fight the robot. Duel me for 195. Really now? Alright. Huh. Will it give the thing? I think you might not be able to yet because 2 minutes haven't passed and you're still dueling the Streamlabs. I think you may be able to give up though. Let me check that module. Duel. As viewers to duel each other for points. Minimum amount to duel for is 10 and the max is 1,000. But it doesn't say anything else about giving up or anything, so you may just have to wait 2 minutes for the duel to expire before you can duel me. Why did I see a Christmas ad? Because Christmas is trying to overtake Halloween. It's horrifying. It's Christmas time. Ben, no, it's Halloween time, you son of a bitch. Behind my laptop right now, I have an Oogie Boogie wax melter with like a like an apple pie scent on it. It's Halloween, goddammit. Speaking of, I'm sorry, Janice. Is there any way for me to see how many points I have? Yes, exclamation point points. And I believe doing certain things on the stream will give you like small bonuses and points. So I think subscribing gives you like 100 or 500 or something like that. Hey, 975. That's pretty good. 25 flowers. You earn. I can check real quick how many you earn per minute. Or like 5 minutes. Settings. So you get 25 loyalty points per 5 minutes. When you subscribe, you get 500 points. If I don't have memberships, but if I did have memberships, you'd get 1,000 per membership. And then it doesn't matter anymore because I turned off, first of all my tips are down right now, but if you did a donation through Streamlabs, you would get 200 points per $1 US. But it doesn't matter because that doesn't even work right now, and it'll never work again because I do most of my donations through Stream Elements because it's better, and I don't want to feed Streamlabs if I don't have to because it's scummy. I could also set it to have super chats, but I don't have super chats, so it doesn't matter. I'd be racking up the flowers. Hell yeah. I subbed, but I didn't get my points. That's probably because it needs to register, and it may take anywhere between, you know, like 1 to 10 minutes to register that you've subscribed. And that's, you know, assuming your subscriptions are public and Streamlabs can access it, yada, 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 yada. Why is my audio freaking out? Hello? What the fuck? What in the 8 hells? Can you guys hear the static at all, or is that just me? What the fresh hell? Decorate for Christmas, November 1st. Never. No, absolutely not. So, Tennis does like to do that, I think. No, it's like Thanksgiving night he decorates the Christmas tree. Go. Let me switch to a different one and see if that helps. Okay. That seems to be better now. There was a weird audio glitch. I don't know if you could hear it. Okay, you couldn't? Cool. It's It was as if somebody was playing the audio under a drum with like a thin layer of sand, but it didn't sound drummy. It was just like a bunch of bugs almost. It was very weird. I feel like Christmas lasts longer than Halloween decoration-wise. Yeah, because the whole autumn Halloween season, like you start decorating for Halloween generally in October, like the beginning of October. Some people do it before, but a lot of people don't. And then that's already halfway through the autumn season, and then after Halloween, people like to decorate for Christmas immediately. And the snowy season tends to last a lot longer, and also people take down their Halloween stuff to put up their Christmas stuff. But after Christmas, there's no other holiday other than like New Year's, of which all of the stuff can still be up. There's no other holiday that forces you to take the Christmas stuff down, so a lot of people leave it up for months. Coffee time for me. Until February, I'd say is crazy, but where I live, sometimes the snow and ice will last till April, so I don't really have the right to say much. Don't mind me looking at my mug thinking, obviously not this exact design, but Trevor's channel, if you don't know it, it's called The Fire Raven. I was thinking as a merch thing, how cool would it be to have something sort of like this with a raven on a branch, but it's either surrounded in flames or everything else is dark and then just this design here is flames. I think that would be really cool. I don't know, there's a lot of design stuff to play with there. I'm thinking of getting the Christmas tree and decorating it for Halloween, like a Halloween tree. My grandma does that. She does that for Easter. She has an Easter tree, she does a Halloween tree, she does a Christmas tree, and I think she does 4th of July also. She'll decorate the tree. It's, with love in my heart, it's fucking obnoxious. It's so weird to go inside and see an Easter tree with butterflies and things, but she has me and my 2 siblings and my cousins as grandkids, so I guess it's easier for her because she gives gifts on all those holidays. Exclamation point Trevor, it pops up his link. In Domino, there are a lot of commands that are only available to myself and the moderators. So, you know, anyone illuminated in blue with the little wrench next to them, that allows us to plug the link in chat of our friends. So there's a command for Al and a bunch of other Ooh, I got a little hiccup there. A bunch of other content creators that I want to support and, you know, send people over to go check out and hang out with. You want to duel me for 195 points? Oh, dang. I'm gonna have to deny that, bucko. I'm kidding. Except, what if I win? What if I get the points? Eat shit! Sheesh. Eat with love in my heart. Eat shit! Oh. 50 flowers. You got absolutely robbed. Oh, bother. How many points do I have in my own stream? I have 9,000. Makes sense. Oh, by the way, if you guys didn't know, you can also give your points to other users. So it's exclamation point give username and then whatever amount of points, I think. Domino, you already have a... Oh, you can use exclamation point cancel. Alright, cool. I accept. You all owe me 2,000 points? Why? Apparently, I have streamer advantage. I won the duel. All about me. Money tax. Really? I must go now. My own stream needs me. Good luck with the rest of your stream, gamer. Thank you for fucking being in here, man. I appreciate you. And if you guys want to go see whatever the hell Ben is streaming, go check out Bongo Mong on YouTube. He's fucking sick. He's really chaotic. He's really silly. He's really fun. See you later, man. Can I mess with the preferences for the dual command? I'm gonna look at that real quick. I should be able to. Preferences. Nope, I can only set the min and max. I can't set custom messages or anything. That's boring. By the way, the gamble minigame, there's a solid multiplier. So if you get 50 or less as the thing you rolled for gamble, you get 0 points. If you get 51, actually I should up these because that's not how that works. So if you get 51 to 75, you double what you had. If you get 76 to 98, you triple, and 99 to 100, because it's such a small thing, honestly, I'm gonna set it, yeah, you quadruple it. Save. I had to mess with it a little bit, because I think my lowballing one was a little too low. Oh no, I'm bankrupt. Oh no. Let me check something real quick. Mans. Hold on. Controls. No, hold on. I don't remember what it is. I'm gonna try anyway. Hello there, Guy Spelunky. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Can I do this? I don't remember if that would be correct. Yep, okay, so it's exclamation point give. There you go, buddy. I feel bad. Don't duel me again. It won't go well. Evidently, I'm awesome. You spare an old beggar some change. Oh, so great, Caitlin of America specifically. Comes to Halloween, I'm the last one to come up with a design for a pumpkin because as soon as I draw on the pumpkin, I have a different idea. I do that. For 60. Fine. Don't blame me if you lose your points, though. Or maybe I'll lose them. Who knows? I'm probably bad about carving pumpkins, but I take pumpkin carving the same way I take all art, which is fucking wing it and see what happens. And usually it ends up fun. Sometimes I'll also do pumpkin painting. So I did pumpkin painting while I was at college, and this was a very long time ago. It had 4 sides, even though it's round. One of them had a friend who is no longer in the community. Another one had a friend who no longer talks to me. Another one had Tommy. And I think the other side had myself. Funny how that works, but it was cool when it was around. Why do I always win? Streamlabs is ghosting me. Get got. I'm back. Welcome back, Indomino. Oh, what are we talking about? I don't know. Talking about carving and painting pumpkins? talking about Halloweeny shenanigans. Rising. What's happening, Spelunky? We're just chilling, we're talking, we're chatting. A lot of people in chat are utilizing the Streamlabs commands to mess with the loyalty points, because loyalty points are a status symbol, but also they're useful for you redeeming things from the loyalty store. So you use a certain amount of these loyalty points, which is a non-real currency, to redeem things like sound effects, things I have to do, like there's exclamation point hydrate that forces me to drink water, stuff like that. So they're just going ham trying to gamble and acquire more funds. No, I didn't disable gambling. I don't see why it would even be disabled. No, it's enabled. Exclamation point gamble space points. Maybe Streamlabs simply doesn't like you, sheep. Have you thought about that? Am I too broke? Maybe. Let me check if there's a gamble minigame. No, minimum amount 1, maximum amount 1,000. Interesting. You are not allowed to gamble right now, I guess, my guy. Maybe it wanted more? I don't think so. The minimum is 1. I don't know. Apparently it gave up on you. That goes against my nature. I don't know what to tell you, buddy. Truly. Just freaking. Hold on. What if I try to gamble? Welcome in, Andreas. Let me attempt to gamble before I do. Exclamation point, Andreas. Go check him out. He's cool. He's rad. Uh-oh. I rolled 36 and lost 100 flowers. Oh no. So sad. Damn. Apparently it really just doesn't like you gambling, sheep. Maybe there's a gamble cooldown? I don't know. Maybe you were so messed up they cut you off. Oh, huge! 975. Sick. Duel me for 50. Okay, you can duel me. I don't know how well it'll go for you, bucko. This is so chaotic. We're just... Hope I get the drawing tablet I ordered before the weekend. I hope so too. Drawing tablets are sick. Why do I always win? Do I actually have streamer advantage, or am I just on an insanely good, like, winning streak? Does Streamlabs love me? Is it trying to apologize because I called it scummy? Because it is. Rigged? Might be. Is there a cooldown? I don't know. I don't have a set cooldown, but I don't know if Streamlabs has a gambling cooldown. It might be to make sure too many people don't use it at once. More coffee for me. Hola, gatita. What you doing, sweetheart? That's my chair. That's where my butt sits. Madam, there's a lady here, and she has stolen my chair. Oh, you see your little nose? There she is. She's stolen my chair like a little thief. Excuse me, ma'am. Rude. Say hi, gatita. Oh, so miserable. Look at her. She hates it when I pick her up. She's so uncomfortable and terrible. Hi. Oh, big stretch. This is how she sleeps, by the way. With one paw out, one paw curled in. Every time. Hi, baby. You cuddling up with mommy? You know I gotta put you down. Oh, you keep... Cat in the mouth. That's one of them. I don't know where little man is. He might be in Rat's room. There's a secondary kitty in the house. His name is Pascal, and he's very cute. Oh my god, Sonic! It's been a bit. What's up, man? How you doing? Cat hair all in my nose now. This is what I get for giving her kisses on her cute little head. I bet I could get Pascal in here for you guys to say hi to. Aw. I'm sorry to hear that, Sonic. I hope things go better for you. But if she is willing to do that, unfortunately. How the cookie crumbles. Oh, I dropped it. Pascal! Papa! Here he comes, sprinting in from the other room. Hi! Got one dog. She go woof. I have 3 dogs. I have Zeus, Missy, and Stella, and I love them very much. One for you. Papa! Okay, over here. There you go, buddy. No, Fatso. He gets a treat too. You do not have to bully him and steal all of the treats for him. It's quite rude. Come here, buddy. Come say hi. Say hi. He doesn't know where to look. Pretty boy. Hello. His name is Pascal, but my brother kept stuttering and calling him Papel, like paper. So we've been calling him Papel. Handsome boy. Thank you so much for being so polite. You want another treat? Just flops in my lap. Doesn't even move. Here. You want another one? You guys can each have one more. Get that one. Extra one for you. My daughter can't see you because she's a bully. There we go. He isn't as camera trained. He really isn't. I mean, he's still relatively new. Anita's a natural. She has a lot of patience with me picking her up and saying, look at this thing that you don't understand and pay attention to it. Looks similar to my 17-year-old. Damn. That's an old one. Still going strong, I hope. Funny thing, her real name is Caitlin too. She's from Canada. Oh. Interesting. There aren't a lot of people, I don't know if it's spelled like mine, but from the way you spelled it, it seems to be. Which is interesting. Treats are the best bait. Indeed, indeed. If you want a cat to come out from... Oh, no. Sheep, this is why you don't gamble, man. It doesn't turn out well. But, yeah, the best way to get the cats out is to shake the treat thing. It's always the case. Really want to animate Jeff the Slime singing the symphony song. That would be cool. That seems neat. Want to see my cats? Perhaps? Excuse me, Pascal. No more treats for you, little man. Thank you, though. Thank you for coming in and being so polite and good. He's under my chair right now, like circling my legs. No, I'm sorry. I can't give you any more treats. You already got an extra because you're a little man. Seen a lot of animated TikTok sounds doing very well, also in shorts. Ah, indeed. Yeah, a lot of people will re-upload their TikToks to YouTube Shorts because some people do it anyway, so they may as well be the ones to benefit from it. And they do really well. From what I've seen anyway. Some of them do better. But that's just because YouTube is a little more specified in its audience. Oh, I see I have DMs. Aw, I see the kitty is your icon. It's cute. Very fluffy. TikTok is weird. Apparently watch time matters? Huh. I mean, I guess that makes sense. That's why people are like, hey, sit here and let it run through 3 times before you scroll when they're doing, like, charity stuff or fundraiser things for their pets. Do you have slots or 8-ball? I don't think I have those enabled right now. 8-ball I have off and slots I have off. If you want, I can turn them on real quick, as long as you know the commands, because I don't know anything about them, so they will be at their absolute base settings. But, you know, if you want, I can quick turn on 8-ball and slots. Here you go. Listen to my friends more. I trusted and I got hurt. My friends warned me and I didn't listen. Yeah, usually when your friends warn you, somebody's kind of dog shit. Usually, not always, but usually you go with their opinion. At least in my experience. 300 on some, but sometimes it goes to 800. You know they intentionally hid... Huh. Interesting. Oh, we've obliterated the light goal, have we? Oh, hey. Hells yeah. Alright, somebody want to set a light goal 25, since we're so close to 20? Come on, baby. New light goal, come on. Constantly reaching for the stars, ever hungry, looking for more. I demand it. Playing some Hitman 3 BRB. Alright, enjoy your game, Sonic. Push good looking to people on TikTok more. Yeah, I can't say I'm shocked. I mean, they're a little more subtle about it, but I think inherently a lot of platforms tend to push pretty people because pretty people get attention. And it's a little rude. I get it, but... Sent you images of them. I will check in a second, my friend. If you look, though, there is a timer that says, make sure not to pester me for DMs. Just a preference, because it's hard to continuously check them. On a vibe stream like this, it's a little easier, but let me see. Oh. Sleepy boy. Fatter than Godzilla, scared all the time, but also cute. That's wonderful. Fuck you, Al. Eat a dick, man. I just said don't pester me for DMs, and he DMs me 3 times. Pester in DMs. Kill you. Fuck you up, man. What's the music doing? Ooh, my playlist half ended. I need to make a specific, Halloween one. Because all the music I use is from Demon Gummies, because I really like the vibe of their music, but... Let me do this one. Here we go. I want the world to know about them one day. As they should. As they should. I hope my legacy isn't... my legacy isn't this channel. My legacy isn't the people I've met or anything. My legacy is the fact that I show my cat on stream any chance I get. Also of the, like, YouTube shorts I have up, which are essentially just, like, Snapchat videos I decided were funny enough or cool enough to put online, I think multiple of them are her. By the way, if you don't know me that well and you want to see the kind of chaotic ass person I am, the first short I have uploaded, I can't remember what I have it called, but it's me seeing the State Farm commercial, like the commercial, but it's the wrong one, it's the remade one. I get so upset. It's one of my favorite videos just because it's so fucking stupid, and for no reason it gained a little bit of traction. There's like over 1,000 views on it, and one of the comments on it is like, I don't know you. Who are you? I'm like, I don't fucking know. Some dumbass? What do you mean, who are you? I just popped up on your shorts feed. Al. I love this shirt. Big dick energy leads to big dick injury. Call 1-800-BIG-DICK for help today. It's like 1-800-LAW-1010, but it's just 1-800-BIG-DICK. It's so good. I'd wear the fuck out of that. I think it would be even more ironic if I was wearing it. I have exciting news about work. Oh. Exciting, you say? Cheap rolled 82, won 1,500. That's... Damn. Alright. You get a positive now. I believe there's a billion shorts. That is gambling. Gambling is not good for you. I say, even though my favorite thing to do around the holidays now is play dreidel. Because in college I took a class that talked about art and religion, and we had a whole thing talking about like the origins of several religions. And toward the end of the class, like the last day of class, we had basically covered everything. So he set up for this little party where it's a combination celebration of Christmas and Hanukkah, because it was close to that time. And he gave me and the one other girl in this class, it was just me and one other girl, each gave us a dreidel and a little note card telling you how to play. And he made a bunch of traditional foods, like he had latkes. I'm gonna have a hell of a time trying to remember, but he had like little, it's essentially, there's like potato pancakes, and there were like jelly donuts essentially, and all of it was really good, and it was really fun. And then he played guitar, and he forced us to sing, even though it was only two of us in there, so we were really uncomfortable and awkward. But that class was really fun, but also I left with a little how to play dreidel and a fucking dreidel. And when I tell it, it's literally, if you don't know what dreidel is, it's gambling. It's just straight up gambling. So you spin it, and then when it ends, it falls, and then there's one of four sides. There's Gimel, which means you take everything. Nun, take nothing. Shin, add one to the pot. And Hey, take half. And literally, all it is you, so before the round, everybody puts in, something into the pile, and usually it would be, what's it called? It says it on this thing. Gelt, which is, money that's given on Hanukkah, but there's also the candy gelt, which is the chocolate coins like you'd get on, St. Patrick's Day, but for Hanukkah. You put one or however many into the pile, you'd all agree upon it, put it in the pile, and then the person spins, and it basically lands on nothing happens, you get half of it, you have to put something in, or you get all of it. And I did it with my family, and it gets competitive. It is aggressive. It is so much fun, and you can play it with whatever. But it was really funny when we played, because we ran out of candy to gamble, so we'd start putting like earrings or bracelets in. Super obnoxious. But I highly recommend, if you get the chance to play dreidel with people, fucking do it. It rules. Obviously, acknowledge who made it, where it came from, do some research into Hanukkah, because I think it's really interesting and it's really important. And, you know, cultural appropriation without, you know, taking something without knowing the meaning, the purpose, the intent, everything behind it is not cool. But, culture expression, and share and learn and evolve, because I think it's so fucking fun. Which, I'm gonna do an aside on this, and this is a pretty heavy topic, but it's something I want to talk about. There's a huge difference between cultural appropriation and cultural appreciation. A lot of people will confuse the two. I see all of those emojis you guys are throwing up in the chat. I see those, I appreciate those. But cultural appropriation is just straight up taking something, ignoring where it came from, you know? Just being like, hey, this is ours now, haha, it's funny. I see it a lot of the time with henna. Like lately, everywhere, at least in the US, you see henna tattoos, you know, at a fair or whatever. Come get henna, yada yada yada. That is like it's like a cultural art. It's a really important thing that they do at special occasions like weddings, I'm pretty sure. And it's kind of fucked up that we're just like, haha, it's so funny, come get a cute little henna tattoo, when it has some like deep cultural roots, and most people who would get those types of tattoos don't even know what the fuck henna is. Like, that's appropriation. As opposed to cultural appreciation, where like just do some fucking research and have fun and go about it, you know? Like there'll be people who, there's this one father, so white man, I believe an adoptive father of a small African American boy. And the boy wanted to get braids for the first time, but he wanted his dad to do it with him, and he asked and he asked. And then he's like, I'm a white guy. But he did it, and some people are like, that's cultural appropriation. Wrong. Incorrect. It's just, I don't know. I know this is a heavy topic and really random for me to bring up in the middle of this stream specifically, but I think it's important to talk about. It is not, at base, I'm just trying to get across, it is not wrong to appreciate other cultures and look into the things they have, and we have been sharing cultural things for thousands of years. Like, a lot of shit that makes up American culture is just a myriad of stuff that we've pulled from a lot of immigrants and native peoples and settlers and everything else. Every person in the world is usually a fruit salad of every person they've ever met, every book they've ever read, everything they've ever heard, and cultures are the same. And I think it's cool to share and appreciate and recognize all of that. And cultural things overlap. Very true. A lot of people make that argument about white people with dreadlocks, and I will say, white people with dreadlocks tend to look horrible. But, sometimes it's like, oh, dreadlocks, whatever. But also there's that overlap because I think it's like a Nordic lock. Nordic peoples had approximately a dreadlock. And that's a thing that happened, and you know, and things happened at the same time and across the world, and some argue no culture truly owns anything, and I think they can be the origin of something, but in the same way that when you upload something to the internet, you can't control where it's reposted, where it's put, whether it's with credit or not. I think a lot of cultural aspects follow that same thing, where once it's out there, it's out there. You should recognize where it came from, and you should understand it and appreciate it for what it is. But everything gets melded and overlaps and... Absolutely, Andreas. That's another thing, too. Nobody gets more mad about shit than white people it doesn't apply to at all. At all. Like that one guy being like, hey, to Mexicans, and he's wearing like a sombrero and like a traditional poncho or something, and he's like, hey, does this bother you? And they're like, fucking no. And like I believe the Vietnamese kind of straw triangle hat thing, they don't give a fuck. Nobody gives a fuck, alright? And people who are mad about, like sports teams that had Native Americans on them, like Native American Indians, quote unquote, because that's not, you know, no. Long story. Like, people, a bunch of white people were like, this is racism, this is appropriation, whatever. And then, not all of them, there were some that didn't like it, but there were some Native Americans who were like, no! We have representation here! What the fuck? And the same thing with, Speedy Gonzales, from Looney Tunes. A bunch of fucking white people are like, he's a racist stereotype, but, and again, my camera froze? Whoa, that was weird. And again, you can't speak for every single, like, I'm gonna say specifically Mexican individual, But was just watching a thing with Gabriel Iglesias with KJ the other day, and he explicitly was like, I don't know about everybody else, but if you saw my family in my home, one, we're just like you know, we love that. It's representation, and it's not bad, you know? It's funny how Columbus thought the natives were Indians. Well, you know what? Disrespectfully, Columbus was kind of a fucking dumbass, so I will point and laugh. I'll do the Simpsons, ha ha, you know? Coming from a white person, it doesn't apply to always. From India, he's a little dummy, he's a little dumb idiot. Real quick. How long have we been going now? I'm curious. Oh, we've been going almost exactly 2 hours now. Damn. Back was occupied, but now I'm free to think. Well, that's good. Thinking's kind of a cool thing. Flat Earth theorists are so fucking stupid. I don't get it. What? Do they think the entire Earth is flat like a parchment? You'd reach a corner eventually! What do you mean Earth is flat? Where's the corner? Where's the corner? No matter where you go, inherently you can end up somewhere else. Like, where the fuck is the logic in that? Also, there's one, like, Twitter post from the Flat Earth Society that talks about, where somebody was like, oh, don't you think Mars is flat? And they said, no. We've seen and acknowledged, like, from Earth that Mars and all the other planets are round. We can see that. You really think we're different? You think we're that special? Look at dumbasses. All of them. Ooh. Hell yeah. 525. That's an upgrade. God, it boggles my mind how stupid people can be. And I know some people just get kind of sucked into an ideology. What is happening? A bunch of people in chat are using commands to gamble their loyalty points and get more, and I'm currently talking about, some of us are talking about how dumb flat earthers are, because flat earth is not a thing, and we have easily done at home. Like, wasn't it the fucking Greeks? Motherfuckers in ancient Greece that figured out, hey, the Earth's round, actually, and they could figure that out with a fucking backyard experiment? Dumbasses. Have you heard of the whole hollow Earth stuff? Maybe? You might have to expand upon that for me to know, though. The ocean, you can see you literally can see the bend. It's so dumb. Not the hollow Earth again. Have you guys heard about the second moon? I think it's currently there, but I went to look it up, and I'm very disappointed to learn that you can't see you can't see our second moon with your eyes, nor can you see it with, like, a basic backyard telescope, but you can see it with, like, astronomers' average telescope. But for the rest of us, that means we won't really be able to see the second moon. It's sad. Is that creatures like the Kraken and dinosaur... You're telling me some motherfucker read Journey to the Center of the Earth or watched the movie Love, Brendan Fraser, looked at that shit and said, yeah, that makes sense. I believe that. What, do they think the dinosaurs cause earthquakes? Is that what they're believing in there? All of their mythical creatures? All of them? Oh, speaking of mythical creatures, I'm just gonna say it, for you guys. There are a lot of people who are like, hey, the Native American deer god, it's, you know, man-eating embodiment of greed, but by saying deer god, likely many of you know what the fuck I'm talking about. I learned kind of recently that, a lot of them are like, hey, I don't give a fuck if you keep all your characters, if you keep the likenesses, if you just don't use it by name. Don't use the name, starts with a W, don't say it, don't do it. And I didn't know that, so I'm not gonna say that. I might have said it in the past, and if I did, I apologize. But, for those of you who know now, don't fucking use that name. You can say deer god, there's a bunch of deer creatures in mythology that you could probably adopt the name of, but a lot of them were like, hey, that specific name, that part of our culture, don't fucking use it. So, the more you know, don't... There are a lot of games that will include that creature by that name. Voldemort? Yeah, Voldemort. I will say just this one time, the name, so hopefully be one of the last times I ever say it, referred to as a Wendigo. That, don't... That's gonna be my last one. I'm zipping it. Because, I mean, in the cultural thing, you're not supposed to say it because it's like a bad omen, I guess. But also, from what I am seeing, a lot of people are like, hey, don't fucking use that. That's a part of our culture, and it's important, and we don't care if you have all the characters with their little deer skull faces and they're all messed up, because I think the pop culture version is honestly so detached from the mythological version, they're barely even connected anymore. Deer spirit, dear god, if you wanna call it whatever the fuck you want, just don't use the, you know, the proper name for it, because it's disrespectful. So the more you know. And I think it is important to be respectful, because they're like, hey, it's not even like, oh, stop using this forever, because that would be a very difficult change to make, but it's like, hey, just don't say that word specifically. You can call it a billion other things. You don't even have to change the design of the characters you've made based off it. Just don't use that name in particular. Wish Inside Job wasn't canceled. Stupid Netflix. Netflix made the claim that they have never canceled a popular show. I smell some bullshit. Because we all know they do. We all know they do. Fuck them. That's why I don't have a Netflix account anymore. The only reason I would consider having a Netflix account is because I recently got into Bridgerton, because I was at somebody else's house that has Netflix, and I started watching Bridgerton, and I honestly... It's really outside the range of things I would normally watch, but it caught my attention really bad, and I do really, really, really like it. Is it a god? It's not a god. But also, the whole point is if you use that character design, you want to distance it as much as from the creature of their mythos as much as possible. The whole point is you want to sever the tie to it, and you don't want to use that word, you don't want to use that name, so you can call it dear spirit, dear whatever the fuck. Just don't be that person. Just say Voldemort, I guess. Probably don't do that, but so many got canceled. Indeed. A lot of really, really good ones. Only still on Netflix because of the One Piece live action. I respect your decisions, but if you want to experience One Piece the good way, simply, there are lists online that have One Piece without all of the filler episodes in it, so you can follow that list and then just skip the whole filler thing, and that cuts out many, many episodes, and you can just enjoy it. Or read the manga, honestly. Read the manga. The manga's pretty fucking rad. Yeah. The manga's pretty fucking sick. I haven't read a ton of it, because it's a lot, and I don't have access to manga regularly, but I do really like it. It feels, by the way, can we talk about how weird it feels that this whole area back here is shed in beautiful, warm yellow light, and over here is just pure fucking darkness with this little skeleton face here? It is very unsettling. I'm gonna quick turn on the light over here. Maybe that's a little better. It's better for my light balancing, I tell you that much. Hello. You know that anime about the deer? I do not. Live action removed a lot of unnecessary stuff and actually killed characters that were supposed to die. I mean, that's fair. I don't know. Perhaps I have an unfair bias against it because I know too many bad live action adaptations, but I think a lot of live action adaptations just kind of pick me out. Hold on. Isn't coiled right. There you go. I knew what you meant. My dear friend Nokotan. I guess that's fair, because Oda is directly involved. You know, manga I really want to get into reading. Death Note is one of the worst. A manga I really want to get into reading is a lot of the stuff by, oh, I just had his name in my head, but I read your message about Death Note, and I totally blanked. Fuck! Who's the horror manga guy? He went crazy. Junji Ito. Junji Ito, I've seen a couple things like going through like nerd shops. So the way I know something is good, generally, and this applies to most, if not all media, is like if I'm looking at a book, I'll open to a random page and read that page. And if I'm interested in what the fuck is going on, how we got there, usually that means it'll be a good piece of media. And I think that works a lot of the time for TV shows. The TV shows less, and manga especially. I opened to a random fucking page in a Junji Ito collection and was reading, and hooked by like the second panel. So good. I want to go through and read a bunch of his stuff because it's so fucking cool. I'm not the most cut out for this conversation. Oh, are you not a big anime/manga fan, Domino? Did you ever watch Adventure Time? I did. I loved Adventure Time once upon a time because, you know, I'm old, so I was there when it came out, and I watched a lot of it. But my mom hated it and actively forbid me to watch it when it came out. So I could never watch it when she was home, which ended up in me, despite my best wishes, probably losing track of Adventure Time about when Finn had, like, spoilers, about when Finn had like lost his arm and I think got it back. That I totally lost it, and I always wanted to go back and see what happened because a lot happened, but it's so difficult to pick it back up because in the same way that I can't watch the first season of Steven Universe because it was incredible to grow up with it, but it's one of those shows. Adventure Time and Steven Universe are both shows that grew up with you. So the target audience in the beginning, it progressively got more mature as they did. So going back to watch season 1 of Adventure Time or Steven Universe as an adult is gut-wrenchingly like, oh, it feels like brain rot. And it was great as a kid, but as an adult, it's like, what am I watching? This sucks. Ugh. So I've just, but I don't want to skip right to the middle of Adventure Time when I don't remember so much that happened. So it's really, really difficult to just pick that back up. I may just go through and read a synopsis of every episode if I'm completely honest. Womp, lost 1,000. But if you'll notice, I don't do it very much, but if you ask me to do any kind of Marceline song, most of the time I can do it from memory. Can't believe it's good. Single tear rolls down your cheek. But I love a lot of the Adventure Time music. I still sing it usually when I'm just doing stuff around the house to this day. I like to sit around and I like to sing and I like to, I don't know, just experience. I love gambling! Oh my god. Callum Kerr, smoker. I don't think I know who that is. I'm gonna have to look that up. Callum Kerr. Really? I mean this with respect. Hold on, I'm gonna look up Callum Kerr as Smoker because Smoker is a DILF, goddammit. Okay, so that's so that we don't have any images of him as Smoker yet. We just know that's how he is. I don't think he looks old enough. But that's just me, because Smoker is an old man to me. Rolled a 1 on my first time gambling. Oh no. Hi Sushi, how's it going, man? I almost said kiddo. That's how ingrained the like stream mom thing is in my head. Everyone in the world, everyone in the streams everywhere, except for Tommy, is like my little sibling in my head, except Zushi. Zushi's my child. Addicted or may not be, I don't really know. Fish in a Birdcage? I love Fish in a Birdcage. Both the band and the specific song. Never thought Smoker looked old. I think he's got white hair because of his dabble fruit. I mean, perhaps. I think it's also because I started out watching the dub rather than the subbed version of the anime, and I think the dub gives him a much older, more grisly voice, the voice of a smoker, which generally when you hear the voice of a smoker, you would associate that with people in their 40s and above. Let me look it up actually. How old is Smoker from One Piece? It can't hear me because I forgot I'm in Discord on my phone. I have to type it in. How old is Smoke? Nope. How old is Smoker? One Piece. Yeah, pre-time skip, he's 34, which isn't all that old, but he's getting there. Like he's an older guy, and he's stressed all the time, so I think his age would show a lot more, so he'd look older, plus the whole smoke thing. He constantly having 2 cigars. I don't care if he's made of smoke, I feel like it's probably not the best for him still. I like, pre-time skip 34, he's getting there. He's a bit of a older guy, or at least visibly he would be. Ricky's dad theory is funny. Oh god. 40s is not old. It's not old, but as compared to the rest of the cast, isn't Luffy like fucking 17 or some shit? How old is Luffy? Yeah, he's 17, and then he's 19 post time skip. God, he really is just a fucking kid. He's such a thorn in Smoker's side. Smoker is 30, he's 34. And this 17-year-old brat has caused him so much anguish. That's so funny. There's something behind me. Asp. There's my moth plushie currently upside down. I'm gonna delete that message, Edward. Love to you. You're cool. Don't share your name on the internet. Or your name. I mean, don't do that either, but don't share your age on the internet, especially if you are below the age of 18. Not recommended. Not good. Don't do that. People are gross and weird and strange, so it's highly recommended that you withhold a lot of that personal information. Excited to see what One Piece remake will have. Garp done the same to Sengoku. I mean, yeah. Screenshots of it. Shut up, Al. Shut up. Your mom is ignoring me? What do you mean I'm trying, okay? There's a lot of chats happening, and there's a lot of commands happening, and my goddamn stream keeps, like, my screen keeps lagging every little bit. I'm trying. Fine, I'll go back. Fucking... You see, hey Zushi, your mom is ignoring me. When's the last chat you sent before that? I see none. I see 0. I see no chats, and I'm looking specifically for wrenches. I see no wrenches. Are you sure your messages are going through? "20 minutes ago. The last thing I remember you saying is break time. I'm going. I'm looking back. I'm scrolling. See a lot of Streamlabs, a lot of Nightbot. I guess I'll tell you when I'm home. Scroll, scroll, scroll. So much scroll. Missed my accomplishment. Scroll, 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 scroll. Hold on, I'll find it. There's a thing called secret shoppers that come in and interact with workers and give them a grade. And I got a 10 out of 10. That rules! I'm proud of you. I'm sorry I didn't see your message when chat is full of people. You want me to say something? We have I'm getting loud, I'm getting mad. We have a loyalty redeem that's for like 1 point. That's called Caitlin missed something. So you could use that and I'd be like, hey, what did I miss? And then you tell me. Not Dragon Dancer. Nope. Dragon Dance 05 is officially dead. There's only Satori now. Stream shit, not chats. No more Double D. He has double D's in my heart. Hashtag not my Dragon Dance. Trevor, I don't mean to miss your messages, but also, like, I don't know. I don't know why my brain doesn't pick up your chats specifically. I try to look. I'm not trying to ignore you. I promise. I don't know if it's your icon that makes you really easy to ignore. I don't know if it's just a wrench in a sea of wrenches that my brain tunes out. I don't know. But it's not intentional, and I promise I'm looking at chat. I'm trying to see you. I'm proud of your 10 out of 10. She just loves us more. Maybe I do cheat. Maybe I love all of my individual chatters more than my fiance. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe this ring means nothing. Maybe I'll just fucking... read every chat. I don't mean to! Okay? I don't mean to. Sorry for being abdicated? Addicted. Is abdicated a word? That sounds like a word. Hold on, what the fuck is abdicated? Abdicate. of a monarch, renounce one's throne. In 1918, Kaiser Wilhelm abdicated as German emperor. And it also means fail to fulfill or undertake a responsibility or duty. She charged the board with abdicating its responsibilities. Okay. Interesting. Autocorrected, indeed. I will say it is currently 6:24 p.m. And I haven't eaten since whenever I had breakfast earlier, and I don't remember if that was closer to lunchtime or closer to breakfast time, but I've only eaten once today, and I feel I should go and eat twice today. Oh, it's 11:24 p.m. Wrong, 6:25 p.m. I think. Fishbowl Caitlyn jump scare? Oh, fishbowl, you mean wide cam? You mean wide cam, perhaps? I done been wide. Hello! I'm at weird long fingers. Oh. And what happened? Sorry, let's pay attention. What's going on? 6:25 p.m. right now. Exactly 6:25 p.m. Anyway, I super appreciate all you guys being here, but I think I should go get some food. So we're gonna get a hashtag Bouquet raid ready, or LFB raid if you're stuck in the past. And I am real quick going to figure out a good raid target. Whoa, after I blow my nose. I got an itch. I changed my icon to your face so you always notice it. Please don't do that. I beg of you to not. It's live right now. You're live, but I don't need to raid you. You always have enough people. You're good. I've been running you in a while, but you're set. I feel bad I don't. Alright. I'm gonna ask you guys, do you want to raid a person doing Mario Kart with viewers? So if you guys have a Switch and online, you can go play with her. Do you want to raid what is this person doing? Do you want to raid person shiny hunting Tyrantrum in Pokemon? It is a short stream, mind you. Or do you guys want to raid Elden Ring? Sonic Gangster raid. Oh, unfortunate timing on that. Welcome back in though, Sonic. I'm concerned about your mental health. Don't worry about it. Elden Ring, Elden Ring. Alright, Elden Ring it is, fellas. So make sure. Be muted, be muted. No, you guys don't hear that. Shut up. Alright, make sure you guys have that raid hashtag ready, and remember to only paste it once, maximum twice. We don't want to spam this person's chat. But yeah. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for chatting, talking. I really enjoy vibe streams. It's kind of what I started with, so I think it's a special experience every time I do one, and despite the fact that it's super funky, it's really silly that so many people show up for these, because I think it's so weird. I'm glad you guys enjoy them. I'm glad you guys enjoy chatting and chilling and messing with commands. And remember, stay happy, Stay healthy. Stay hydrated. Very important. And I will see you guys in that raid. Bye, y'all.